Hey everyone, Velocity here, back in action for more, episode 2. Then Prison Turnabout Attraction. That's right, we're starting more of Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney. Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path. This is far too long of a sequence of words to say. Let's just shorten that down. Either way, here we go! Well, oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Dog. Is a pupper going to be accused? March 27th, 10:16 a.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. He's not coming. Not coming, sir. How long does he intend to keep us waiting? Now, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to get your, cravat in a twist? Who calls it a cravat? That's weird. What is your fashion sense, Mr. Worth? Ethan Rookie's murder. 2 days after the incident, we visited the detention center. Naturally, we were hoping to meet with the defendant, Lawrence Knightley. His trial was set to begin the next day, with me serving as the prosecutor. Still, he is rather late. You there, do you know what's going on? It is certainly strange. I'll try calling him one more time. It's terrible. It's Knightley. He's been murdered. What? What did you say? Murdered. Inside the detention center. Mr. Edgeworth, let's go check it out! You there, take us to the crime scene post-haste. Yes, sir! Oh my god! That just... Oh my god, the way they were running! Knightley's not in his cell. I thought he was being held here. What are you doing, sir? Well, this way! Where are you taking us, pal? Through this door is the... Well, it's the prison. Prison? Then where, then what were the small rooms back there? Those cells are just past... Those cells we just passed are part of the detention center. They're used for holding suspects temporarily, while they await their trial. What lies ahead is a facility that serves a completely different purpose. This is where criminals who have been declared guilty serve out the sentence, pal. The one place a great thief does not want to end up, hey? I'm up for the door now! Please follow me! Well, there's no mistaking it. Knightley's dead. Moreover, he was murdered inside the prison walls. How exactly did this happen? March 27th, 10:32 a.m. Prison. Workroom A. I can't believe something like this would happen to Mr. Knightley. Yes, I can't believe it either. But the scene you see before you is an unmistakable reality. Besides, wasn't Mr. Knightley supposed to be in the detention center? Indeed, he was. Knightley hadn't had his trial yet. Before a suspect is found guilty, they're detained to the detention center's holding cells. They only enter the prison after they have received a guilty verdict. Knightley should not have been moved in here. Do you think he passed through those giant doors we went through earlier, sir? Huge metal doors and a long passageway separate the prison and the detention center. As a suspect, Knightley wouldn't have been able to pass through. Oh. What happened to Knightley? In order to solve this mystery, we must first investigate the crime scene. Just instantaneously there, huh? No pretense. Yay, we can talk to Kay again. Yeah, what's up? First, what do you think of this? That's a really cool badge. It depicts a blazing sun on top of a winter frost, right? Yes, it symbolizes the severity of the criminal justice system. My badge has symbols too. Symbolizes love and justice and peace and courage and honor and kindness. Happened truth. I mean, it can represent a lot of things. So this is what a prison is like. And very educational. I'm more enthusiastic than I am at gathering information. Mr. Edgeworth, you need to work harder at gathering information. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble when the time comes. I don't think the time you're talking about will ever come. But I do need to gather more information in order to complete my logic and catch the killer. Oh? Okay. We'll go do that. And I talk to you? Yes, sir! Let's show you my badge. Such a tiny object. I'm surprised you don't lose it. It is an identification badge for us prosecutors, after all. I see. It must be tough. If it were me, I'd definitely lose it, sir. I always lose my police badge. Having such a talent for losing things must be tough. Okay, what do you have to say? What about the victim? He was arrested on the afternoon of the 25th and was killed on the morning of the 27th. I never suspected the criminal to become a victim, sir. Yes, it doesn't leave a good taste in your mouth. Maybe the killer killed Knightley. He couldn't let anyone who had seen his true identity live, or something like that. Are you talking about Shelley the killer? If he was the killer, then he would have left his calling card behind. Besides, didn't we also see his true identity as well? That's right! And we're still alive, sir! Still, to commit murder in such a place is not an easy task. How did the criminal murder Knightley? The prison? It's nice that the prison and the detention center are connected, sir. As they both get to share the visitor's room, it's actually quite convenient. Well, it is an unusual design, but it is convenient for the visitors. Why did the detention center and the prison need to be separated in the first place, sir? The suspects go in the detention center, while the convicts go in the prison. They might seem similar, but they're actually two completely different facilities. Those cramped, dark, and uncomfortable cells all seem the same to me, sir. If you're still having trouble understanding the differences, why don't you step inside one? I think I'll pass, sir. Poor Gumshoe, he's just a little himbos. Examine? It's a reservation form that lists the inmates who are scheduled to use this room. There are numbers written here. Probably the prison numbers. I hate to be called a number, like T4137. Yes, that is why we are born with a name. rather be called Great Thief or the Terminator. What about your name? Oh, what about your name? she's all rambunctious about it. Like, what name? Is there anything out of place? Yes, sir. If I had to say. Oh, what is it? There's a dead body over there. Yep, that's definitely out of place. If you notice anything else out of place, please be sure to tell me. Alright, I guess we should work about this whole situation, right? So we're in workroom A. A section of the room is covered in dirt. The dirt is soft and has footprints on it, sir. There are too many footprints. It won't be easy to identify them all. Until the forensics arrive, we probably shouldn't tamper with this area. Detective, please don't trip and fall in the dirt. Oh, be careful, sir. I don't want to get my favorite coat dirty. I'm worried that you'll mess up with the footprints. Okay. What is this whip doing here? I feel like that whip is integral. Oh. You won't rest until we've stolen every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Indeed. There's quite a large area to investigate. Press that button to switch screens. Won't rest until I suspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Ooh, look at this. It's a pulley. Is that used for prison labor too? It looks like it. There's something I want to ask you. Don't even think about dangling on the hook. How did you know? That's what I wanted to do. Somehow I had a feeling. Alright, what about the cage? It's a cage inside the cage. That is the prison. It's like cageception. I believe the correct term is prison cell. They're the same thing! You need to look more at the essence of things. Actually, it's more important to get the correct information. Ah, you stickler. So, is there something different with the ropes? Oh, is it? Yeah, so it's the same thing. Yeah, I think it's just the two little things right here that we're gonna see. And... what is this part? Okay, literally the same thing. Same conversation, that's fine. What about this rope? There was a rope near the body as well. By the way, my special talent. If it's about rope escapes, there's no need for that now. Ah, she want to show it off that badly? And, of course, the... those are some colorful sheets. I didn't want to know about the sheets. They're the most eye-catching thing in the room. They don't fit in with the prison. There's a whip placed on top of the sheets. Reminds me of the whip lady. Maybe she left her whip here. I doubt she'd ever leave her whip behind. I love that's his older sister, despite the fact that he's the older one of the two. Just because of stupid logic that she has. It's the cutest fucking thing ever. I love Van Karma. She's so cute and adorable. And I hope we get to see her in this LP because, like, this is just kind of going fast. Like, we just went straight into the next thing right here. Like, we're just in the detention center. Like, there's no, like, other little bit piece to it. And I was kind of hoping we get, like, something else, but it's fine. But still, I would love, love, love to see Von Carmen show up and at least CK. You feel me? I feel like they'd hit it off. I think they're around the same age, too, so, like, kissy kissy? You know? Alright. Basin. There's a wash basin over here. Are there any clues that could be useful in this case? I don't smell any signs of treasure. I'm searching for the clues here. No treasure. No, not treasure. Really bad on my A game today with pronunciations. There are a bunch of strange tools here. I don't see anything out of place. I'm kind of picking up the scent of animals? You have special smelling abilities or something? No, it's just a feeling. But I can smell the scent of treasure. Remind me to lock up all my values and remind me to lock up all my valuables in a safe. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Won't steal your valuables. So you would steal someone else's valuables. Well, yeah, just not yours. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We can't look at this cool jacket? Rude. There are a bunch of strange tools here. Don't see anything out of place. Oh, it's the same thing. Same animal thing. Let's look at the dead body. It's obviously here for a reason. Lawrence Knightley. Murdered right before his trial. Let me take a closer look. He has a chessboard. Huh? What's this? Mr. Edgeworth has something similar in his office. It's a portable chessboard. It was probably the victim's. Ah! Mr. Knightley enjoyed chess, right? He was probably using it to pass time in the detention center. Folding chessboard. Pieces are stored inside. Yes. I actually used to have one of these. They're pretty neato, I will say. And then look at his face. The blood from his neck has stained his bracelet. His brace bright red. The cause of death was most likely from his neck wound. Probably died instantly. Couldn't even cry out in pain. There are small bumps on his head. Are these bruises? Maybe after you were stabbed in the neck, you fell back and hit his head? I wonder. At this point in time, there are too many unknowns. Hey, do you have your digital camera with you? I allowed the detective to take a photo of the body. Would you let him borrow it? Sure thing! Here, Gummy! Thanks, pal. Alright, I'm taking the picture, sir. Bill. He's wearing some awful dirty clothes. There appears to be dirty stains in several places. So very dirty. He's wearing those clothes even though they're dirty. He's just like me, sir. For real. Detective, I hope you realize that not everyone shares your lack of hygiene. Jeez, don't drag on Gummy. Come on, he can't afford to, like, clean his clothes. This is a rubber glove. Yes, there's no mistaking. It's a rubber glove. How come there's only one? Let me take a closer look. Ooh, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. What does that say? It says, for inmate use. That must mean a prisoner used this glove? Yes, that's what I was thinking. And there's a little bloody blood on the little top. The fingers of the glove are covered in blood. This glove has dropped after the pool of blood formed. What is that? If it was on the floor before the pool of blood had formed, then the blood would have formed an outline around the glove. Ah, I see. The blood would have only got on the edges of the glove. This glove was discarded after it was covered in blood. That must mean the killer left it behind! Indeed, it's highly probable. At the very least, the person who dropped this saw the body. You there! What is it, sir? Do you recognize this glove? Yes, sir. The inmates use these for prison labor. That's odd. Rubber gloves are usually kept in the inmates' rooms. They're strictly regulated, so you can't just take them out. Indeed, there are no signs of any other rubber gloves in the room. Ooh-wee-oo. A ghost did it. And then he has... Well, I guess the rope could be examined. The blood from his neck... Okay, no. A small bumps on his little bruisey bruise. Are we not gonna see the other little part that he has there? He's covered with a dirty sheet. There's a rope on the top of the sheet. It's neatly tied up with this rope. Ooh. Let's take a look under the sheet. You might be able to find something. Yikes! The sheet is bright red! These appear to be bloodstains. Someone might be able to find something. Let's search this area a little more closely. I guess just... Oh, look! There's something right there. There's something on his finger. Let's have a closer look. Well, it looks like an expensive ring. Don't steal it. What? I didn't do anything yet. Like a dog. Like a dog just telling you to say no. No. Just the same dialogue that popped up when it was there. Trying to wonder if there's anything else around here that we could look at. And there kind of isn't. Like, I'm thinking about it, there just kind of isn't. Okay. So we can't do anything here. Just nothing. So can we logic our way through here? Bloody sheets, stacks of sheets. Are you for real? Gotta connect that together? The sheets stacked here have a very distinctive pattern. It's the same as the bloodstained sheet. Oh, that's right, Kay. Don't steal my lines like that. Mr. Edgeworth, you shouldn't get caught off guard like that. I'll never lose my edge as the Great Thief. Thought she was on a hiatus. Yeah, but she doesn't lose her edge. I don't think you understand what that means. Well, we've collected quite a bit of evidence. With the three of us here, it's a piece of cake, right, Gummy? That's right, pal. We're the Invincible Trio. It's too early to start celebrating. There's still something we haven't found yet. What haven't we found yet, sir? What is missing from the crime scene? The murder weapon, actually. Footprints and bloodstains are here, but the murder weapon's not here. The murder weapon that took the victim's life has yet to been found. Ah! And now you mention it, you're absolutely right, sir. Detective, get your act together. Isn't that the most basic of the basics? I'm sorry, sir. Don't worry about it, Gummy. I didn't notice it either. It's not much of a consolation. In this prison, dangerous objects could be used as weapons are strictly regulated. It'd be quite dangerous if the inmates got their hands on them. Obtaining a murder weapon and carrying it around is not an easy task. I see! You have a point! What was the murder weapon, and where did it go? That could be the key to solving this case. Huh? The visitors here already? Sorry to barge in like this. Is this the crime scene? Yo. Huh? You? Aren't you? That piercing gaze. That furrowed brow. It's been a long time, Mr. Shields. Yes. That friendly thing around your neck and the stiff greetings. There's no doubt about it. Prosecutor Monvin von Kama. Fancy meeting you here. What are you saying, pal? Mr. Edgeworth's not that old man. Detective. It's fine. Oh, it's you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I thought you looked a bit young. You two are so similar. Looks like your Uncle Ray got you two mixed up again. You never change. How many years has it been since we last saw each other? I've already forgotten. Your Uncle Ray has been overseas these past few years. But you know, there's something I still haven't forgotten about you and your betrayal. I'm getting some bad vibes over here. Do you know this guy, Mr. Edgeworth? Allow me to introduce him to you. Raymond Shields, attorney at law. Ace Attorney Ray Shields at your service. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I'll Detective Gumshoe, sir. Kay Faraday. Nice to meet you. I'm a great thief. But I'm currently on hiatus. A great thief. Well, that sounds romantic and wonderful. Oh, Mr. Shields, you get it, right? I'm currently recruiting new members. The registration forms are easy to fill out. That's splendid. Uncle Ray would love to join your little gang. I'm sorry, but we're all accepting bright, cheerful, and energetic girls. Fucking Queen. Queen. Yes. Yes. She knows what she wants. We stand our Savic Amazonian Queen. Let's fucking go. I see, that's too bad. Well, how about a hug then, as a sign of affection? No. I guess not. This isn't your battle. Mr. Shields, what are you doing here? Oops, that's right. Sorry. Preventing the attorney from investigating the crime scene is the Von Common way, isn't it? Look at them! I love it so much, just the way that they look like, Give me a hug? Hey! You've been going on about Von Common this and Von Common that. What's your problem, pal?
Hold it!
Detective, restrain yourself. This can't be helped. Mr. Shields, are you the defense attorney for Horace Knightley? That's right. Or should I say, I was his defense attorney. Mr. Shields is the defense attorney? If Knightley had been murdered, I would have been going up against him in court. Should have listened to what he has to say. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. From my understanding, he used to be friends with the father? And the way that the artwork that I've seen and the way that, like, people kind of talk to him, I've never seen, like, big old things. It just seems to me like he's the stepdad that stepped down. You feel me? He's the dad that was there and was like, I'm not really a dad. I just bang him. Alright, first thing first. Bam. Huh? Are you giving this to me? I'm thrilled. A prosecutor's badge might make me more popular than my attorney's badge. Thanks for the present. No, I never said a word about giving it to you. That was just a joke. Uncle Ray has his own badge. Your attorney's badge. You don't wear it on your clothes? In the winter, I wear it on my favorite coat. Your Uncle Ray only wears on his victory clothes. What kind of victory is he talking about? Okay then, let's just talk to him? Since you received the request for, to represent the victim, that must mean... Yes, your Uncle Ray was supposed to meet with Nightly Boy. As was I. I had planned to meet with him, but then we heard the report of the dead body. I even bought him a California roll. Mr. Shields, you can't bring food into the detention center. Ah, is that right? Well then, would you look at that? No thanks. Still, to think that Prosecutor Edgeworth actually meets with the defendants. All defendants are guilty. Wasn't that the one common way? That is the thing of a past. Is that alright? So, you sure you don't want it? I told you, I don't want it. Okay, so the victim? Did you meet with Knightley? We met yesterday. They called me over as soon as Nightly Boy was arrested. He was being quite hostile. Oh yeah, he mentioned you. He talked about how you interfered with his plans. Probably said some nasty things about me. Even if he hates me, I'm fine with it. Man, the two of us had a great time talking about you. Mr. Shields! You also talked about me? I frequently, the visitor's room here quite often. It's been a while since I had such a good time. So you're a regular at this prison? Hey now, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not here as an inmate. I'm here to visit an old acquaintance of mine. We usually meet in the visitor's room, but I've always been in here before. Then I should ask him about this room. The room? This room was where the body was found. Do you know anything about it? This room. Eh? Here's a pop quiz for your prodigy, prosecutor. Which of these three is the name of the room? The lecture room? The morgue? The entertainment room? I'm gonna go with entertainment because it sounds funnier. And prison's a very morbid place. The entertainment room? Wow! Prosecutor General sees this place as entertainment room? And why not? There are plenty of toys here. Well, let's reveal the correct answer. Prosecutor Edgeworth's answer is... wrong! And the correct answer is the workroom. All three choices were wrong. I hate it when he does that. The inmates carry out various kinds of prison labor in here. It also serves as a rehab program, allowing them to receive job training in prisons. So, how do they monitor this room? Who's in charge of the keys to the entrance? Prosecutor Edgeworth! Even your Uncle Ray doesn't have all the answers! Hey, you there. Can you tell us? Yes, sir. This room doesn't have any locks or keys. Instead of locks, the doors are equipped with sensors. What do you mean by that? All the prisoner inmates are wearing electronic bracelets. When the bracelet passes through the door, it activates the sensor and an alarm will sound. After a certain amount of time has passed, the bracelet will emanate a painful shock. If the bracelets are tampered with, it'll eliminate an electric shock 3 times more powerful. Ah! That's terrifying! It's to ensure the inmates follow the rules, although it seems a bit harsh. That's why whenever an inmate goes through a door, a guard has to occupy them. To deactivate the sensor first. And that's that. Did any of the inmates use this workroom today? In the past few days, no one has used this room. I'm sure of it. So not one inmate has entered this room today. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's a locked door puzzle without any puzzle or a locked door. That's the case. It raises a contradiction with the crime scene. There's something in this crime scene that should not exist. I will use my powers of deduction and inspect the crime scene again. Okay. What else can we present him? Lubrigov? This evidence holds the so-called key to the case, right? It's possible. Yep. Then hold it on closely. Hurry, put it away. He doesn't think much about this. No, he doesn't. He doesn't seem like a man too gripped on things. But sure, whatever. What are we supposed to do now? Do we have anything? The prison security. Just as I thought, the security in the prison is very tight. Looks like it won't be easy to break out of here. Instead of breaking out of here, perhaps you should consider not entering in the first place. It's all because those sensors that detect the bracelets, He seems to be agonizing over it. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth! Don't just space out that. Help me think of a way out, Mr. Edgeworth. What? How must I do such a thing? I guess you could find a way, quote unquote. But I don't know who I would talk to like make that be known unless like I go over here to examine it. Do I? Yeah, there we go. So this should not be in here. He's not a prisoner and he shouldn't be able to have that. With this one right here. Or where was the other part? Down with the body covered in mud. Bruises on the head. Touch for check. Okay. No, this is just a map. The map wouldn't do anything. To a prisoner's bracelet was installed on the door of that. Cool, it did. The inmates could not freely enter this room, as they're wearing bracelets that set off the senses. According to the guard, it seems that no inmates were scheduled to enter this room today. However, a rubber glove used by the inmates was left in here. That is a direct contradiction. Then who let this rubber glove in here, sir? I don't know. Yet. However, it seems that this rubber glove is connected to our case. Yosh! And next time, y'all, we're going to continue on the not investigation part of this. Till then, though, thank y'all for watching. Sayonara. Bye-bye.